All right, everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into some really interesting source material on the Fantastic Four, First
Mhm.
Steps.
Mm.
And I'm genuinely curious about what we can pull from these notes. I mean, this is definitely one of the biggest films people are talking about for 2025.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the big return of Marvel's first family to the MCU, finally. It feels like a huge moment.
It really does. And, what makes this deep dive feel particularly relevant right now is looking at what the material says, makes this specific version so compelling,
Right.
and maybe even transformative for the whole MCU landscape.
Mm.
So our mission, really, is to unpack the core elements highlighted in these sources.
Okay, yeah, let's unpack this. So the notes we have, they really emphasize that the long wait is finally over.
Thank goodness.
And that they're coming back in a, quote, new form, a different story within the MCU. But the thing that seems most emphasized, kind of the heart of it all, according to this material, it isn't just the powers.
No.
It's that they are fundamentally a family.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And what's fascinating looking at the material provided is how deeply that family dynamic isn't just, a background detail.
Mm-hmm.
It's presented as the central theme. It explicitly talks about intertwining those family bonds, their shared responsibilities, this struggle for preservation.
Preservation, right.
And that focus, the sources suggest, is what really sets their story apart in the whole superhero genre and makes their personal stakes feel incredibly high.
Even before the giant space gods show up.
Exactly. It's not just about saving the world, it's about saving each other, saving their unit.
Okay, and speaking of those giant space gods,
Yeah.
the threats,
Mm-hmm.
the sources definitely don't downplay the antagonists here.
Not at all.
You've got this very human family story at the core, and then bam, they're facing this terrifying cosmic power, Galactus, described as an all-devouring, godlike entity
Yeah.
who, literally eats planets. That's quite a contrast, isn't it?
It's a massive contrast. And if
Yeah.
you connect that to the bigger picture, bringing in iconic villains like Galactus and also his herald.
The Silver Surfer.
Right. The Silver Surfer described as mysterious and powerful.
Mm.
Their arrival promises cosmic action on a scale we maybe haven't fully seen.
Yeah.
But the material emphasizes it's not just destruction for its own sake. It's about the sheer stakes involved.
Mm-hmm.
Survival against this immense universe-altering power.
And then the Surfer arriving basically signals game over for Earth, potentially.
That's what the source implies, yes.
Yeah.
It's global peril, a true test of everything this family, this unit we just talked about, holds dear.
So who's actually bringing these massive characters and, their internal family struggles to life? The sources make a point of highlighting the strong acting artists involved.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite a list. We've got Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, Julia Garner,
It's a great lineup.
Eben Moss-Bachrach, Ralph Ineson, and Matthew Wood, too. That's some serious talent.
Mhm.
I'm really interested in what the material hints at for how this specific group handles that emotional core.
Well, it seems crucial based on these notes. The strength of this ensemble, it isn't just about, name recognition.
Right.
The material suggests they're counting on this cast to ground all the fantastical stuff in believable human emotion, that they can deliver that nuanced, family-based emotional conflict, which is so central to who the Fantastic Four are.
Make it feel real, even with the giant purple planet eater.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Making their struggles feel authentic, relatable, even when the backdrop is literally cosmic.
And it's not just the actors, right? The team behind the scenes is also pretty stacked, according to our notes.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got Matt Shackman directing, Michael Giacchino doing the music,
Always a good sign.
cinematographer Jess Hall, editors Nona Kodai and Tim Roche, and of course, Kevin Feige producing.
And that combination, a cast like that, plus this experienced, pretty acclaimed crew,
Yeah.
it's making a statement.
How so?
Well, the material sort of frames this whole package cast crew story focus as being about more than just delivering, quote, outstanding VFX and story. Though it promises that too.
Okay.
It's positioned more like this is the engine intended to usher in a new era for the whole MCU.
Wow, okay. High hopes then.
It implies, a level of quality,
Mhm.
maybe a thematic depth that could really redefine things, setting a new benchmark, maybe.
Interesting. Okay, so let's quickly cover the practical details the source gives us. The Fantastic Four. First Steps release date is July 25, 2025.
Got it.
Runtime listed as 1 hour 55 minutes. Budget a hefty 200 million USD, and it's got a PG-13 rating.
Standard stuff there.
And the genre, no surprises, action adventure, science fiction.
Right. And if you're listening and wondering, why this one matters, The material really stacks up the reasons.
Yeah, recap that for us.
It's that promise of these truly iconic villains, but matched with, hopefully, top-tier visual effects and a story that holds up.
Okay.
It's the powerful acting we talked about, bringing that emotional conflict to life. And I think, ultimately, it's this sense threaded through the notes that this isn't just another movie. It's explicitly framed as kicking off a new era for Marvel Studios. It's meant to be a whole package, thrilling space adventure, but with real heart.
And that, everyone listening, is why digging into these sources is valuable for you. You're now kind of prepped for what's being described as this thrilling journey into space. You've got the context on the family core, the epic scale of the threats, the talent involved. Understanding these foundational bits, it really can enhance how you experience the film, or at least fuel your curiosity. Right?
Absolutely.
So, yeah. There we have it. The Fantastic Four, First Steps. Sounds like it's aiming for this really compelling blend. Deep family drama meets universe-level cosmic action.
Yeah, it's an ambitious mix. And, thinking about the source material's heavy emphasis on family and responsibility.
Right.
Especially when facing something as overwhelming as a planet devourer like Galactus. It does make you wonder, doesn't it?
Wonder what?
Well, what does focusing on that foundation for the Fantastic Four really imply about the kinds of challenges, maybe the deeper themes we're going to see across this whole new era of the MCU they keep mentioning?
Interesting point. Like, how will this particular family struggle set the tone for everything else that follows?
Exactly. How does this story, this team, redefine the stakes or the focus for the future? It's something to chew on.
Definitely plenty to ponder there. We hope this deep dive gave you some good food for thought. Until next time, keep exploring the vast world of cinematic storytelling.